Good morning, heartache. You old gloomy sides. Good morning, heartache. Thought we said goodbye last night. I tossed and turned until it seemed you had gone. But here you are with the dawn. Hi, Marissa. Okay, there y'all. How y'all doing? Am I getting live chat? Good morning, everybody. Wish I'd forget him, but he's here to stay. It seemed I met him when I was on my deathbed. Now every day he comes here fucking with me. Good morning, heartache. Here's me. How y'all? Hello, Saturday morning, baby. Drag his king. Ooh, thank you, Toontown. Let me set the atmosphere. Let's set the atmosphere. Sit on. We about to drag your kingdom down. All glory. Sit on. I got to drag your kingdom down. You desperate and building up that old kingdom. Desperate, pitiful man, honey. Girl, how you gonna be supposed to be a successful? Come talk about she's a successful businesswoman or whatever she is, girl. And she got her pitiful ass over here, girl, desperately. There she's shaking my cage again, I guess. I saw her yesterday. I said, well, girl, why am I gonna go over there and get that bitch any more attention? But if she don't mind being publicly flogged for our entertainment, girl, then let me go over there and whip on her again, and I'll get my clicks and views in today before I go out and have myself a nice steak. Since she's so convinced that my life is such a failure that I don't get to what the fuck? I don't understand it, honey. I mean, I don't know what I'm missing out on exactly, but she constantly got it in her mouth. But the difference between me and you, Jay Booger Nose Wilson, is I can sit on my ass and enjoy my life, bitch. You got to get your punk ass up at 4:30 in the morning, girl, and you're going to damn near midnight every night, bitch. We see you on here for 6 hours a day, girl. You can't even go on a break, bitch, without working. You got to produce every moment of your life, and you call that a success? Nigga, your definition and my definition of success are obviously a whole lot different. I ain't missed a goddamn thing. And I would think that since you were such a passer, you would recognize the movements of God. But no, you never do you? No, 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 no. That's not your position. What kind of an idiot? An idiot was going to go to a seminary, girl. If this is your personality and we see what you are, I see you over there talking about Rico for 3 and 4 hours again, girl. Leave that boy alone. But this is what you bring into ministry, right? So you don't celebrate any of the movements of God. You're more concerned with what I did when I was 6 years old and what I did when I was 20 years old and what I did when I was 21 years old, girl, even though all that is decades ago, girl, right? But you're talking about what a success for you. Okay, let's hear some. This will be a reaction video. We're going to react to this bullshit. Yes, we've done it before, but it's just like a sport, honey. It's like some people go out and play tennis or run around the block. I come and listen to this punk bitch. Y'all see, I didn't delete them from my computer again. It got to be on the phone. Did you get the message? Oh, you really read me, girl. Woo, read me, girl. Come on, bitch. I'm repeating again, but shake your teeth. I used to think that it was just hate, but shake your teeth. I'm thinking that it is hate and jealousy of what? All mixed up. Shake your teeth. I never talk about your place unless you're talking about it now, bitch. And that's what you get. You're talking about now, bitch. Wait a minute. Hold the hell on. Let's start right there. Wait a minute. You never talk about my place. Don't you talk about my fixed income on a daily basis? Don't you talk about where I live on a daily basis? Are you not insulted by my choice in artwork Every day? What do you mean you never talk about my dwellings, girl? We talk about your house because it's in your mouth virtually every time you come on here, girl. It is your only worth, your only value. So what I'm saying is this. How can a person who lives in California, in San Francisco, California, be jealous of some bald-head bitch in Texas, girl? Why would I even give a fuck what he eats? I mean, what he eats doesn't make me shit. I know that's a cliche now, girl, but it makes a whole lot of sense when you think about it, girl. What the fuck does your life got to do with me, honey? You constantly seem to want to come on here and try to be better than somebody else, like somebody gives a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck. Miss Thing, you talk about regrets, Jay Wilson. I've told you this before, and I'm gonna keep on telling you until you understand it. I don't think you really understand it, girl. Yeah, I have a regret in my life, in my sobriety, my sober life, right? In my retiring years, I have a regret. I regret that I didn't come across that counter and kick you in your ass. I would have played that over and over and over and over again, right? Because when the police showed up at that thing, you think you can send me away because I went to prison 20, 30 years ago, girl. You think, that means he's worse to you. It's worse. No, nigga. A fight is a fight. I would punch you so many times that you wouldn't have no choice but to hit back, bitch. You'd be down. Stop me. You would have to hit me back, bitch. And he want to press charges, girl. I want to press charges as well, officer. But since I have such more history in dealing with the officers, girl, I know exactly what to say. So they can arrest both of us, dumb, stupid ass bitch. Yeah, so my regret, girl, is not fucking you up. How about that? Out of all the motherfuckers in the world, girl, out of all the street people in the world, out of all the drug dealers who ripped me off, out of all the street people, girl, who sent me back to prison, out of all those people, when I think about kicking somebody in their ass, I only come up with one name. What was the first name you would come up? They asked you in a contest, girl. If you could kick one ass in this world, girl, what would I was immediately, automatically, Jay Wilson. I would love to beat that bitch's ass. This is what you accomplish, Passa. This is the effect you have in the world, Passa. I'm ordained. Ordained to what, girl, exactly? How can you be ordained for the rest of your life? That's not a lifetime position, girl, right? You stop calling yourself a pastor if you never pastored anything, girl. You have to be a leader to be a pastor. Does anything about Jay Wilson impress you as some kind of leader? You are a desperate fag who lives beyond your means for years and years and years, right? When you got into that stupid ass house, you keep stupid ass track house, girl, standard track house, girl, that anybody who lives in Texas can go and get a standard track house, bitch. It motherfucker probably don't cost no more than $1,500 a month, girl. But you in your mind, it's this huge thing, and you know what it comes down to, don't you? You know exactly what it comes down to, girl. It comes back to who you are and where you got your training, bitch, because you learn everything you know in that goddamn trailer. You are trailer trash. You will always be trailer trash because you can't let it go, girl. You are still stuck. People who are successful people do not go around arguing on YouTube about their goddamn house. Not 50-year-old men, bitch. Let's react a little. Did I even speak? Let me say hello to the darlings first, honey. Thank you, Marissa, coming in first. Tanika, Annette, Crystal. How y'all doing? Toontown. Drag his kingdom into the mud, baby, where it belongs. Because that is Satan, honey. Him and another a woman on here, girl. They show all the signs, girl. Right? Judge them by the fruit they bear, Miss Thing. She on here bragging about being with some nigga for 3 years. Like, I mean, what the hell is that to brag about? You got a boyfriend for 3 years. You don't live together, nigga. It ain't went no goddamn where, right? So what the fuck are you bragging about? So what, you got a boyfriend for 3 years, girl? Don't people in high school got a boyfriend for 3 years, girl? Don't you come out of high school and get a boyfriend for 3 years and then you go have another one for 4 years and 2 years? And that ain't no goddamn relationship, stupid ass nigga. You ain't got shit to brag about, bitch. Where you got a mortgage, that's a bill. You bragging about a bill. Dumbass. Like you don't possess shit.
Now, I want you to count how many times I said shake your teeth today. Because I want you to do something about them teeth. And that's why I'm repeating. I want you to do something about.
We ain't answering no more your stupid bullshit, girl. Shake your teeth. What the fuck?
No certification.
What about that? Wait a minute. Hold the hell on, girl. I want to talk about them teeth that you had in your mouth when you were coming on here as James Wilcox. Cock-sucking James Wilcox when you were promoting another one of them stupid-ass pamphlets like you were. Miss Thing, I know you are jealous of the fact that I write books, girl. Why do I know that, girl? Because you had the nerve to bring your punk ass over here, girl. Yeah, I'm finding a pamphlet, girl. And your big accomplishments in life, Miss Thing, are two. They're not even this big. Two pamphlets. This is the size of both. All of your creative writing is in these. This is both of them. Because a pamphlet is only like half of this book, right? Isn't that beautiful? The Vatican. Oh, they white people. Oh, you got a picture of the Vatican? Oh, they white people. Oh my God, they white people. Oh my God, we gonna change them all. Get African. Is there an African Vatican? Or could we enjoy both an African religious institution and the Vatican? He says the stupidest shit in the world. Here's what a pamphlet is. This is why you find it so amusing that I write books. Your both of them were like that. They were just pamphlets, girl. Did they even top 40 pages? You might win an award, girl, because you have the most nerve on Amazon. There is no person on Amazon who is advertising a book. What is it, 40 pages? Advertising it as a book and charging people $20 for it, girl. In these days and times, you can get a full goddamn thick volume from a real professor, girl, for $5.99. So she calls herself a writer. Tell her, bitch, live off the book. Live off the book. Oh, you got to live off the book. Live off yours. Should we compare notes on the proceeds from our writing adventures? Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson, don't you think you should have figured yourself out by now, girl? I mean, you got 9 years left to is retirement, girl. Very unlikely that you'll be having the same job that you have 9 years from now, girl. That ain't where you're going to retire from because you've never been able to maintain a job, right? Now I understand. Yesterday, I heard somebody saying that you had worked for Delta for 15 years. I said, oh my God, how can you confuse that, girl? Now we're up to double digits. You came on here saying you worked for Delta for 8 years, and that soon became 9 years. And then you were saying that you worked for Delta for 10 years, and now you're up. You're all the way up. Now you work for 15 years. Who was that to ask him? Oh, that was Kwani, I think. Say you worked for Delta for 15 years here, and he just agreed with it. Yeah. No, nigga. You done doubled the goddamn numbers now. Everything's a lie. Everything's a spin, which tells us, girl, that you have been getting and losing jobs for your entire life. Why? Because you are an incompetent. Or you come on here bragging about a relationship. You don't have a relationship, nigga. You have a boyfriend. That ain't shit, girl. That's what little girls get, and they're in high school. You got 3 years to make up your mind. Obviously, this boy has said, ain't no way.
Word of mouth. But you don't have no portfolio. Girl, bye. No portfolio at all.
How do you know what I have, girl? How does this punk, this dumbass sissy, know anything about what I have? Do you really believe that I have designed homes in Beverly Hills and worked for By Design in the Beverly Center in Los Angeles for several years, girl, that I would not have taken pictures of my work? Does that make any sense, stupid dumbass? Where's my portfolio? Did you not read the part where I said I went to prison 10 times, nigga? What do you think it did? Let me hold on to that for you, sir. Oh yeah, we're gonna take you, but we're gonna pack your stuff up and keep it for you. This thing, you fucking idiot, girl. That was a different life. But why are you so obsessed with my abilities? I don't understand that, stupid bald head bitch. What a disappointment you must been to your mammy. Good thing she's dead, girl, so she ain't got to see how much coin they wasted on your punk ass and what kind of a person you have become. Because anybody in your family can simply go on, if they have the ability to go on computer. Since you are so obsessed with these damn benefits and who get money from the government, all this shit that nigga beat into you when you was in that trailer, what the fuck is he doing? Maybe we need to go over there and kick him out to the goddamn wheelchair, bitch. So you concerned? Is he work? Does he work? He got to work. Get up, daddy. Get your ass out there and work. thoughts of a raging idiot. Right? So I would like to show up at your alumni class. I would love that. I would like to see whatever class you actually graduated from, one degree where you hung around long enough till you get it. You never tell us how long these degrees takes, girl. Well, all we know is you start bragging about it in your 50s, bitch. So we don't know if it took you, how long did it take you to get a 4-year degree, girl? Right? Because we know all this other shit that just thrown in, you do them in a few months. All this online. Oh, I worked at Stater, so I couldn't go to the classes. I had to go online. I had to go. You worked there and manipulated a bunch of worthless pieces of paper, girl. You should be ashamed that you even have degrees, girl. Considering your lack of success.
Oh, see, I can't compete with that. Tim, I can't compete. You was the big drug dealer.
Who is competing with you? I don't understand this shit. Who is competing with you, punk? I live in a goddamn different state. I don't even know who the fuck you are. Why would I be competing with you? You want to compete with somebody? Compete with your brothers and your sisters. Somebody who gives a fuck what you do, girl. At least somebody in your goddamn same state or your same city, whoever you want to compete with your partner. First, because the primary thing, in order for a person to be jealous of you, girl, they have to give a fuck about you. Right?
Yeah, and you was big in San Francisco. You was up there almost like Chapo, okay? You was big. You was big.
So you want me to brag about selling drugs, and then other part of you want to try to devalue me because I sold drugs. No, which is it, nigga? Was my drug life, is that supposed to be a success, or was that the bottom of the barrel, bottom of the earth, girl? And why is it so important to you, Jay Wilson, you bald-headed bitch? Why? Why is anything about my life important to your punk ass? Past wasting all that goddamn time sitting up in the class. But some people would say, listen, it ain't wasting because I'm getting student loan after student loan after student loan, and they are paying for my apartment, and they are paying for my expenses, and I'm getting another loan. Oh, as long as you stay in school, because the key thing, I forget who it was on here who has degrees, is that they made an important point. As long as you are pursuing education, you don't have to start paying them student loans back, bitch. That's why you deferred, girl, because you just kept on signing up for more classes, because you didn't want to pay them people their money. So while you're talking about a goddamn government and you're living on government assistance, bitch, what do you do? What do you think that is? Did you pay them people back their money? No, it's all from the government, bitch. You ripped them off, and now you're just killing time, bitch. You probably sign up for something else, girl. What other government assistance can I get? You're obsessed with government assistance because you lived in that pitiful ass goddamn trailer park where everybody in the motherfucker had to be on assistance, girl. It had to be the primary income in the trailer park, because if you had more income, they wouldn't be living in the goddamn trailer park, girl, which is the lowest of the lowest thing. And your mind and your mentality is still the lowest of the low, punk. Oh, you haven't got what I have. You don't got, so I got you. He always talking about my two, girl. Nobody cares about, why would I care about another nigga's car? Particularly another nigga lives in another state. Are you gonna give me a ride somewhere or something? She done found her niche on YouTube. Ain't that a bitch? She done found her niche on YouTube. She come over here and argue with Rico. And then she can feel like she's on a pedestal.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So big till you got on your own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you was
so big. Why am I on here explaining this shit again? Hold on, man. Hold on, people. Hold on. Okay. It went to Rihanna.
Interior designer. You made license plate in San Quentin. You did all of that, Tim. Your work experience is so extensive. And your life experience is so rich. You know, I can't compete with that. All I did was,
Miss Thing, why would I want you to? Why would my life experience? Why would I want your punk ass to compete with it, girl? It doesn't make any sense, Jay Wilson. You're so fucking stupid. You say the same exact shit over and over and over and over and over ad nauseum, girl. Why? Because you're not capable of original thoughts. You don't have any original thoughts, girl. You still talking about teeth. Who the fuck gives a fuck about somebody else's dentures? Hold on, people.
Graduate high school, went to college, went on trips, got a job, traveled around the world.
You got a
Girl,
bitch.
I ain't do nothing.
You ain't do shit.
You made the better choices.
Nigga, you didn't travel around the world. You worked on the airplane. The airplane traveled around. The people on the planes, they the ones that traveled around the world, bitch. You got off the plane. You went and stayed and lived in a hotel or some shared sleeping accommodation. You got your punk ass back up, and then you got back on the plane, and then you flew somewhere else, girl. I doubt you ever even saw a downtown or anywhere, girl. Stop trying to act like you're a world traveler. You ain't a world shit. You were a flying fucking waiter, girl. That's all you did, Miss Thing. You passed out peanuts, Miss Thing. You passed out coffee, girl. And maybe they let you pass out liquor, but I doubt it, girl. I don't. I think probably you were on the lower echelon, girl. You get served the food, right? And they had somebody else come down and serve the liquor and things like that, right? And then you got so big that you could no longer get in the plane. You no longer walk through the aisles comfortably, girl. I flew Delta recently, Miss Thing. I've flown Delta several times, Miss Thing. I know how small those aisles are. Now I'm trying to imagine a 400-pound bitch walking back and forward and backward. And these people done paid $500, $600, $700 for their tickets, girl. And they got to have some big fat goddamn bitch with your ass in their face because they had no choice. Your ass had to be in their face because if you're serving on this side of the counter, girl, I mean, your ass is in them people's face. And if you serve it on this side of the counter, girl, then your ass is in them people's face, girl. And they said, enough. You can't even remember. Wait a minute. You can't even remember how long you worked there. How does a person confuse 8 years with 9 years, with 11 years, with 15 years now? Oh, what a tangle web we weave. I got some water. I keep forgetting I always got to have water when I'm dealing with this bitch. I always got to have water. Hold on, people. I'm sorry. Oh, we need a cool drink when you're dealing with a hole like this. Mm-hmm. Hi, y'all. Crystal F. Mm-hmm. Madeline. Okay, y'all lost a lot of people in here. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's the same person, same old shit, child. Because, I mean, it is what it is, child. Welcome to the beef sector. The beef sector, honey. This fool. I mean, can you imagine being that desperate for money? You over here claiming you make $125,000 on a job, girl. And you mean to tell me you got to be this desperate and pathetic, disgusting on here saying the same old retarded ass shit, girl, that a 13-year-old could do? You got to be over here night and day and night, and you got to be on your break online, girl, and you got to record videos on the way to work, and you got to record videos on the off of work. And you already told us, girl, it ain't for fun. It ain't. You said this shit don't mean nothing to you. Oh, I don't care. It don't bother me. Oh, this is my coin. This is money. Yeah, I just do it for money. Miss Thing, a grown ass motherfucker, 50 years old, girl, hustling for this little chump change that we get on YouTube, girl. You know what, Jay Wilson? These people have no idea how disgusting you really are, girl. They have no idea. They have no idea how some of us can be on here saying, well, we only get $8, $10, $15 for our videos, right? Oh, they don't know how to make money. Oh, they don't. You should be telling them how to make money, bitch. You're supposed to be making $3,000 a month. You know why you're making $3,000 a month, girl? For anybody who does not have premium, girl, who does not have premium YouTube, which is only $11.99 a month, they are watching commercial. They are running commercials because he said just recently that he allows YouTube to put his commercials in, girl. And when they put them in, because occasionally I have slipped and not done the monetization immediately, and my videos will have 2 or 3 video commercials in an hour and a half, maximum of 3 commercials. This nigga has got like 20 commercials. Can you imagine? And you people think I'm exaggerating. No, when I slipped and allowed YouTube to put them in automatically, girl, the moment somebody tells me, and people, please, if you ever see that, let me know, because it's just me. It's an oversight because I've either left from this computer to that one or did something like that, and I just forgot to do it. Commercial every 3 minutes. A commercial. Who in the hell want to sit there and watch Jay Wilson, girl, for all of these goddamn commercials? Now I had forgotten about how disgusting he is. I was watching Rick Reed this morning, and he was talking about how many commercials he was watching. Some people are in motion, right? They're either in their car, they're doing something where they can't keep stopping and skipping commercials. But when he said that, I said, God damn, I remember that. They run commercials like every 3 minutes. Nobody who has a caring heart would put their subscribers through that. This is what he's talking about. I'm gonna put my commercials in. I just click one button. I'll get my money. I'm gonna get my. How desperate and pathetic you are, girl. Desperate, pathetic pig. Let's get some more ammunition here. She's sure to give us some.
You made the better choices, boo. Cause you smart.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else is dumb.
Stop saying that everyone else is dumb. I've never accused everybody else of being dumb. What I said was you are dumb and stupid. I believe that's why you feel like you are fulfilling yourself by collecting a bunch of worthless degrees, girl, because you know that you are dumb and stupid. That's why you're repeating the exact same bullshit over and over and over and over and over and over and over for 3 fucking years, girl, because you're stupid. You can't come up with anything new because your mind doesn't work like that, girl, right? I define that as stupid. This is a person who is stupid. Yes, you can hang around the school as long as you want to, girl. And I'm sure if you sign up for something now, in a few months, you'll have another degree in something. In this job, this career you had, you're bragging about, girl. How can you have this career to brag about if you won't tell nobody what it is? How can you brag about it? It's not a girl. You want to know portfolio information about my career or my past careers 30 and 40 years ago, girl? You can't even tell us what you do right now. So how you over here bragging about a career, girl? How you bragging about a partner? You ain't got no goddamn partner. Tommy, you ain't got no partner. You got a boyfriend, girl. Like everybody else who's still being physical and sexual, girl. They all got a boyfriend, girl. And we know that when you met him, that was the same time you were caught on Jack, girl. So this is some nigga you done drug offline. Is that what you're saying? This is a sign of a nigga who never had shit, including a partner. Stop saying that I'm a same Jim to love it. They say that at my church too. I don't know why some black people feel like they had to have something separate other than just gay, because you are gay. And when the shit hit the fan, girl, we don't need all bodies present, girl. So we all have something in common in this thing. You a same Jim to love it. You same Jim, you are a fucking queen. You're a sissy. You ain't no different than any other sissy on here. So when you came on here, girl, you came on here trying to pretend like you were a straight man. Now, how stressful is that to live a life like that? Living your life in a fool's paradise, year after year after year. So if you ain't being honest on YouTube, you certainly wasn't being honest on no job, no goddamn where. I guess you thought they were going to fire you because you was a sissy? Miss Thing, you ain't got nothing to brag about, Jay Wilson. You a person that goes to work, so you bought a house in Texas. You moved to Texas so you can buy a house, girl, because a house is very important to you. You assume that everybody in this world wants what you have. But you know what? It has never even occurred to me to have a house. You got furniture. You must want a house. No, nigga. No. We all have our own dreams, nigga. Some people dream about having a Porsche, and some people dream about having an SUV, and a whole lot of people dream about having a truck. And you know what happens, Jay Wilson? When they get their money and they go to work and get their money, you know what they do? They go out and buy a truck. Why? Because that's what they want. Everybody has their own hopes and dreams, girl. I'm a retired person. That means it's over. It is over. I'm sorry it bothers you, bitch. I lack for nothing. I give praise and honor to the one who created me and brought me out. God himself, girl, has made me comfortable in my own skin, nigga. I don't do drugs. I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't trace dick. I don't trace asshole. I don't juggle balls in my jaws, bitch. I don't have any need or desire to do that, punk. I'm sorry that offends you, bitch. And you have to come try to kind of look back and try to see if you can find something on me, stupid asshole. You should be so goddamn lucky that you will make it to retirement one, and you won't have to be over there 80 years old, girl, still working, still on that plow, girl. Work and work and work. Oh, I'm working. You're assuming that you're doing something for me to be jealous of, girl. You sound like a fool. Uh-huh. Well, that's what I'm sorry. People who work in airline, but that's what it is. It's a waiter. She traveled the world. Ain't that a bitch? Did you ever touch down in the place, girl? Because you were a fat pig no matter where you went, girl. Ain't nobody want you here. Ain't nobody want you in Europe, honey. This is probably local, whatever the lowest run is. He never advances on it to anything, girl. Every job he gets, that's all it is a job. A job. I work. I ain't never seen somebody obsessed. I mean, girl, do you know how many people on this world, girl, are waiting where they can retire? I mean, they're longing for a time where they can retire. If they could get their full benefit, girl, they will retire today. Ain't nobody impressed because you work, nigga. You can work mopping floors. People work for one reason. They work for money. People on your level. We ain't talking about no career people, honey, who have actually do something of value. If this thing you're supposed to do, just career of yours, girl, why can't you tell anybody what the fuck it is? What is the mystery? Fake. We're calling the people passer. That's a disgrace. You should be ashamed of yourself. Girl, I'm sure your mama would roll over in her grave, just like your sister did when she said, what? When did he get to be a pastor? Stupid ass punk. He saw that as a way to make a living. He coveted. He coveted his pastor and whatever rundown churches he was around that trailer park, girl. You know, they pastor always got the best car and all that kind of shit, right? He covered it. Oh, I want that position. I want that position. The only problem was you can't preach. You're not a sincere person. You can't grow a flock, Jay Wilson. This is the closest you come. And you know what, girl? They got 12-year-olds on here doing the exact same thing you're doing, bitch. You ain't doing a goddamn thing. If you really want to hear our views, you haven't done shit. It's so important to you. I'm worried about some motherfucker in Texas. Oh, you jealous of him? Oh, okay. What part am I jealous of, girl? I'm a grown man. I'm a retired grown ass man. Why might I be worried about what somebody else drives in Texas? Like we're connected some kind of way? No, nigga. If I want to be jealous of somebody, it would be jealous of somebody who I had daily contact with, girl. I would be jealous of somebody on my job or somebody in my family or somebody that has something to do with me. I would not be jealous ever of some faggot. Forgive me, Lord. Believe it or not, I have some standards. Everybody jealous, girl. She's in that big old stupid ass empty ass house, girl. That ain't shit. Anybody got 2 kids got a house. I don't know what the hell this boy think he's accomplished. Oh, they jealous because I got a partner for 3 years. I got a partner 3 years. What the fuck? Any boyfriend is 3 years, girl. Bring that goddamn Mark on. I want to talk to that motherfucker. There's something wrong with him. I want to talk to the son. I know he only had to put up with your ass every 2 or 3 weeks, girl. When else would you be available, girl? So we know he barely sees your ass. You calling him your partner, he probably laughs at. He says I'm his partner because you start saying it 3 days after you met him, right? Stupid ass punk. You're telling the world that you don't know what a partner is, and you ain't never had one. When you, Miss Thing, when you share a household, when you share responsibilities, when you share children, although I prayed that would never happen. A cat, a dog, when you share something together, girl, that makes you a partner, right? If you're in business and your partner owns part of the business and you own part of the business and you do this well and he does that well and you come together and you form a partnership, that means you have something in common, girl. You ain't got nothing to do with that boy. He's a nigga that lives across town, girl, who will put up and listen to your ass because maybe he's just drunk all the goddamn time, which will tell us why you never talk about this pitiful daddy of yours who got 9 kids living in the goddamn trailer park, girl. You never say anything about him because maybe he was an alcoholic. Maybe you just attracted to alcoholic. Maybe that's what Mark, that's the attraction is. Mark makes you, puts you in mind of your daddy, girl. You're familiar with alcoholics, right? Is that it? Bring him before us. We would like to speak to him. Stupid ass bitch. She just thinks it's so easy to go over there and rile Timothy Blaine. But yesterday I said, well, Let's make the bitch starve a little bit, girl. Don't even reply to her punk ass, right? But I said, no. I enjoy beating up on the bitch. If she ready to throw herself out into the street, girl, to be lashed and laughed at and mocked, girl, for a goddamn couple of dollars, girl, then let me go ahead and do my part and help her out. Did I see RJ in here? RJ Supreme. That boy is probably milking that fat whale with drinks. You would think he'd be doing something with him, 50-something-year-old bitch. Girl, I know some men in my time. Believe me, if I'm gonna be with a bitch 20 years older than me, girl, she gonna have to kick something out her ass. Believe that shit, honey. I ain't gonna be laying up with no big fat shamu girl. Listen to her goddamn incessant mouth talking about she in a relationship, girl. If I'm gonna put up with that shit, bitch, you better pay. You gonna have to hit that mortgage. You're gonna have to hit my at least my PG&E and my phone bill, girl. You gonna have to buy me cell. But this nigga show up with a goddamn wallet, girl. A $15, $20 wallet. That's what he got for Christmas. Ain't this a bitch? And she come on here and beg other people to give her shit, girl. I'm so happy them people stopped giving her money. Oh, that made my dick hard. When they stopped giving her money, because she used to rip them off, just all that pastor stuff. She just had them hypnotized in the beginning, right? Before they got hip. Everybody got hip. Ain't nobody passing around money like that no more. Yes, it did make my penis hard and my nipples. My nipples begin to bleed, bitch. When they stop giving your ass money, that's when she start putting all them goddamn commercials. I don't know why people send up her. I don't know. I don't understand everything, honey. So when she bragging about she getting thousands of dollars from you, that girl, she's getting it because she has 30 commercials in one of these 2 and 3 hour videos of hers. Can you imagine listening to that? There are shows on television that I won't even watch because of the commercials, girl. I can't deal with it, Miss Thing. I don't. If I did look at a lot of commercials, it'd have to be something spectacular to look at, girl. But look at Jay Wilson. I don't care. I don't care. I got my commercials. Stupid ass. I don't never want to be that desperate child where I got to have 2 and 3 jobs at all times. Y'all remember when she came on here, how pitiful she was, right? Oh, I got laid off of a job. I'm running my Uber. I'm running my Airbnb. Right. So I want to check into an Airbnb. So I'm gonna fly all the way to Texas, and then I'm gonna go all the way into 2 hours into the 2 suburbs, some goddamn where, girl, to rent a room in somebody's house, and the nigga is still there in the house, girl. So I can't even be comfortable there, bitch. Why in the fuck would anybody want to do that, Grimace thing? Like you running some thriving business, stupid ass, making YouTube videos, girl. This video right here is worth about $20 max. But I ain't got 30 commercials in it. I'm gonna put it. She's so stupid. She don't even realize you're supposed to sneak it in. You're supposed to tell people that they don't mean shit to you. I don't know why YouTube even does that. Put all those commercials in there. It happened just this week. Somebody told me. I went over there. I said, "This is why that boy get." They were running. Sometimes they were less than 3 minutes. Decline. Go away. Go away. Mm-mm.
You are very smart. I don't have a life compared to yours. Oh no. Your life is much more successful than mine. Okay? All them accolades from the interior design firm.
What,
okay,
girl? I don't need. Wait a minute. I don't need accolades from interior design, nigga. I do what I like to do. I enjoy doing, nigga. It ain't all about what the fuck. It ain't about everything. Ain't about money for me, nigga. I don't need your approval for what I choose to do with my life. I don't need. I don't give a goddamn about how you feel about what chair I sit in, girl. It doesn't mean anything to me at all. Why do you think that I would give a fuck what you think? Your opinion means nothing here. Nothing, absolutely nothing at all. I can't even respect you as a human being for my nigga to come on here pretending to be a pastor, girl, to milk people out of money. I can't get into this nigga who would come on here, girl, and put some oily shit on top of his head and claim the hair is growing. Look, nigga, the hair growing. The hair is growing. The hair. Then I'm gonna shave it all off. That was another ripoff, girl. I would never have respect for a person who came onto YouTube saying that we're gonna pay Miss Lulabelle's phone bill. Just send me the money and we're gonna pay her bill. We pay people's bills. We paid. No, we can't let you know who they are now. We can't let you know who they are. Just send me the money. And then I don't have other scams like I'm gonna send money to the colleges. These for the black colleges, right? These for the whatever those letters are. Colleges, right? So you're gonna donate the money, but send it to me, and I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest about it. I'm gonna keep half for me. So why would I send it to you then? If you're gonna keep half of it, nigga. One scam after another. One scam after another. We're pretending to be a preacher. You are shame before God. Satan. That's why we drag your kingdom down. Evil old bitch. Why is Wilson here with the gutter? I don't know, child. People forgive me when I slip and say girl or something. I'm not calling you a girl. That's just the way I talk. Okay, RJ Supreme. Why is Wilson here with the gutter? Because he said get a coin from it. I wouldn't waste my time chasing $20 videos if I made $200,000 from my income. That's what he said. He said he made $125,000 from his job. And he said he made $40,000 for Uber just when he was claiming Uber. But that was just a joke. That was just I don't really drive for Uber. They think I drive for Uber. I guess I go to my Uber. What's all this playing around about your income? You're a grown ass man. Be a man. A man, honey. Men don't do this kind of shit. Come on here. What are you bragging about? Why would I care about you? Anyway, let me give you a little bit more taste. Hi, Nicole. Nicole Reloaded. You just appeared in the new novel. You never did get that other guy though, Gonzalez. So now you're back as an FBI agent. You and Almond Brown are in the book. Okay, where was I at? Someone goes to Jay Wilson channel when he live and tell him to use an ad blocker. Girl, if you use the ad blocker, he gone. Stupid ass punk. Let me get rid of this line right here on my chest. Let me get rid of this line, baby. As YouTubers, people who actually participate in here as content creators, we shouldn't be promoting people to have ad blockers, right? Because we also get whatever we get from ads, right? But it's a responsibility that we have to be responsible with our ads, right? This guy comes on here and just flushes the damn thing. So I would suggest, probably an ad blocker. I mean, if you get YouTube Premium, and I shouldn't be saying this, they're going to say it's terrible. You say, don't say that, right? But if you get YouTube Premium, just for you guys here, I pay $11.99 a month, and I see no ads. It's such a much more pleasurable experience when you don't got to skip the ads, you don't got to look at them, all for $11 a month. $11.99, so $12 a month is worth it. I don't know who was over there looking at all that. He might have hypnotized them. Although I don't think Jay Wilson has no power to hypnotize nobody. We know that 5 Monsters over there trying to run her cult, right? Manipulate those people and put globes on their names and all that. But I don't think he has enough intelligence. He's dependent on people coming on that StreamYard, child. Now, I don't know if you just go on, use StreamYard all the time. I got to check into that. Do they get paid for being on StreamYard as well as just your YouTube channel? I don't use it. And I'm very close to just unsubscribing from it because I don't use it. But I guess when you're on StreamYard, you're getting revenue from YouTube and also StreamYard, which may be just enough to pay for StreamYard or whatever. But whatever, that's her formula. I would never watch ads in my videos, not his. Not with that pompous ad. Ooh. And you can only watch for a few minutes, girl. Eventually, because that voice gets you. I mean, that voice is really sickening. There's several of them like that, but she's trying to run 4 and 5 hours videos every day. I mean, when do you have time to have a career, girl? And y'all people who watch him, ask him, well, what do you do? Well, what is the big secret? Right? Because believe me, if it was something impressive, he'd be bragging about it because he brags about everything. So how can you brag about everything, including niggas you didn't know for 3 years, girl, and probably even seen him 20 times, girl, because you only see him every other weekend, right? Because he has a job too, right? But anyway, you brag about everything. You brag about car. You brag about your washer and your dryer, girl. You brag about every goddamn thing, but you ain't got nothing to say about this career. And so, oh, sir, it's success. Why you don't want a black man to have success? Oh, I'm a successful black man. The thing, I would like to see you. Look at those lips. I would like to see you amongst the alumni. I want to see how you stack up against these people who you say you're so educated and all that shit. Let's see other people, what they have done with their 5 degrees. I seriously doubt that Barack Obama has 5 degrees. We're worried about what the government giving. Ain't that a bitch? Pay them people their money, you goddamn monster.
And even now, Tim, you is crapping on me.
Because you're a piece of shit.
Luxury. You got Julius Caesar.
There he is.
Jesus all around you. You got all of that king hen and egg.
Why is he? This is a conversation I really don't want to have, but I want to ask you, why is he white Jesus? When did he become black Jesus exactly, girl? I mean, I remember back in the 60s as a child, people would try to say, okay, Christ had hair like wool and his feet were like bronze and stuff like that, right? So people believe whatever they want to believe. I don't have a problem with that. But what's all this shit about white Jesus? I mean, aren't all the great works of art, isn't he always depicted as a Jewish man? He would be at best a Middle Eastern Jew, right? Why you got to try to change him to something else? Because I don't mind it coming from other people, from subscribers. Other people feel you make him whatever you want to make him. Most races make him look like them. These people who make movies in America, they give him blonde hair and blue eyes. But I don't give a goddamn what they do with that, because it's more about the spirit. What do you, Jay Wilson, do you care anything about God? I mean, I see that you're very into pictures and, I don't know, statues and shit like that, right? But do you actually care anything about, because you promote yourself as a pastor, right? But what have you done since you've been on YouTube, girl, that promotes God? Anything? It's more like an episode of American Greed, girl. But you don't have the talent to bring it across, because Joel Osteen is not even a seminarian. But he's able to corral, 100,000 people. What can you do, Jay Wilson? You thought you were gonna come over here. You think these people over here in the beef sector, you think they're all stupid, right? Because you could only feel smart here, right? Because anybody can just start a channel, right? So you go over here and you want to fuck with Rico. Why are you so obsessed with Rico, girl? You're just using him. You just keep on using him until you use him. But I don't mind knocking you upside your goddamn head, bitch. If I saw you in person, I wouldn't mind beating you in your head with a baseball bat. Stupid motherfucker. That's the only thing you would ever understand, right? You don't think it's important to respect people.
Okay, girl, I can't compete with that. And that big old penthouse apartment you got, girl, you're right. I can't, because true, I'm jealous of you.
You should be.
I can't compete with you, Tim.
You should be, right? I'm a single man. This is my living room. That's where I eat. That's where I cook. There's my bedroom. Every space, every spot in my apartment is used, right? Now, you idiot boy, you sitting up here in a house with 2 stories. You said your bedroom was on the first story near the refrigerator. Then you got 3 or 4, I don't know how many bedrooms upstairs. Is there any reason to go up there, girl? I know you up there closing doors so the heat and cooling, girl, won't spread through the house because you're probably struggling up on just heating and cooling, right? But it all comes back to that pitiful ass trailer, girl. You think I just want somewhere where I can just walk around. I just want to walk around heaven all day. Because see, a big empty house to you is heaven. It's never been that for me. Never, never. I'm telling you the truth. I've never wanted that. Yes, when I was a younger person, I had dreams, hopes, and dreams. It never included a big empty house. I don't give a goddamn what you think about it, bitch. I don't know why you think that your thoughts are so important over here, girl. I am a whole lot smarter than you, punk. And yes, I did sell drugs. Yes, I did do drugs. Yes, I did pay the cost. I paid the cost to be the boss. Look at me. You know what you see? You see a bad sissy. My choices, my life, girl. You have to go out and try to find people and find out, dig up some information about them. How, oh, look what I did. Look what I did. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. No, girl. No, it's not like that. That's not real life, Jay Wilson. Right? Everybody does what they want to do. They make their choices. And single men, they're going to make different choices than married men or men with responsibilities. When you don't have responsibilities, stupid bitch, you're not out here trying to support some great big old house, girl. Because nobody cares, Miss Thing. And I'm sure when you found the internet, girl, you said, look, somebody gonna see it. Somebody gonna see it because ain't nobody ever seen it, girl. Who would see it? Right? What do you do? Go to your job? Guess what? Guess what? Oh, I will see my front porch. Look at this, my front porch. There's nobody in your life, Jay Wilson. That boy is not moving in with you. You think you got to accomplish something by having a 3-year relationship, girl. A 3-year relationship is not shit. Especially you don't live with him. So it's not your partner. It's not your, we have gay marriage now, bitch. When you going to pop the question? What's wrong? You say it's your partner, right? Y'all 50-50 on everything. Y'all partners. When are you going to pop the question, Jay Wilson? Are you afraid of what that boy going to tell you? He said, dog, you putting too much on it, dog. I mean, you cool and everything. I don't mind, coming over. You come over my house or whatever, but it ain't never been like that, Jay Wilson or Jay Wilcox. Oh, how can you do me this way? Don't leave me this way. I won't survive. I won't be alive without your love. Oh, baby, don't leave me this way. I can't exist. I surely miss your tender love. Ain't nobody never loved that fat fool. Stupid ass sissy. You don't have a personality to love, nigga. Mm-hmm. We almost had a closed, children. Don't worry.
You made all the right decisions, Shake Your Teeth.
Same thing. Been saying the exact same thing for 3 years.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
bitch.
And I can't
And again. And again.
Wake that ass up.
How did commercial get through? Hold on. Wait, no, DJ Envy. No, hell no. I don't know how the bitch got dropped. Maybe my finger touched something. Lord have mercy. All right, I think y'all had enough of this bullshit, girl. Shut up, nigga. I've told y'all many times before. You want to listen to Jay Wilson? Honey, you can leave your house, get in your car, drive to the mall, pick up your dinner, girl. And by the time you got back, your dinner would still be hot, and that boy would be saying the exact same thing. Again. I just want to say this. I just want to say this. Again, the village idiot. How well would you function in these classes, Jay Wilson, if you actually had to participate in a class? Because nobody, I'm sure they don't want to hear this again and again and again. Like I said, mama soul, mama soul, mama soul. It's a girl when she's speaking in tongues, girl. Again, and again. Girl, I hate to be in that church where they finally let you preach. Usually these ones they call associates or whatever, they might have 10 associate pastors, girl. 10 assistant pastors, whatever. He exaggerates everything. So probably, they'll give him like one day a year they can go and preach. They might give him a men's day or some shit like that, girl. And then after they heard you preach the first time, it was the very first time, bitch. You ain't never been invited back. Oh no, honey. Oh no. Preacher, come over here. You two pretending to be a damn pastor. You are sick. You are a sick individual, boy. Uh-huh. The clothes downstairs. You dropped the clothes downstairs? Oh Lord, what happened? Uh-uh. What's going on? Child, professional people is not on here with this bullshit over here. What else you do? Oh, I'm in the beef sector. I'm making my commercials. I'm beefing for dollars. She came on talking about she be, girl, it is deep. That is something within her. A sickness born out of that trailer, girl. She came on here talking about she beefing for dollars. Now, what kind of grown man wouldn't see that as being something really inappropriate, girl? You ain't beefing for nothing, nobody else. You're telling us, girl, that you just starting trouble with people so you can get some money out of it. What desperation is that, girl? Miss Thing, when I was selling drugs, Miss Thing, that's hustling. That's hustling. That is not $16, bitch. That ain't no 16. Oh, I got $30 from that one. I'm gonna make another one. I'm gonna make another one. Let me see if I can get on for 4 hours. I'm gonna get on for 4 hours. Girl, your total take for the day is $60. And why do you have to do that? Is it so you can support cars and this stupid ass house that you don't need, girl? Think about it, Jay Wilson. I mean, even if you wanted to have a partner, obviously you don't want to have a real partner because you said you don't want to share your refrigerator with nobody, right? Because I suggested to you when you first came on there with your pitiful ass whining and complaining and murmuring and complaining. I said, well, why don't you just get a roommate? Then they could pay half your mortgage. You know, it couldn't be that much in Texas, girl. So why don't you get oh no, I don't want to buy him in my refrigerator, using my bathroom. So this is your attitude, girl. You'll never be married to nobody. So why do you need a big house for? It's stupid. It's just dumb, Miss Thing. You could be in a beautiful complex, a brand new complex, Miss Thing, girl, where single people live, where other single people live. And you would come in your house and that'll be your space, girl, your home. You could do whatever you want to do with it, Miss Thing. It would make more sense. And since you are so successful, and you say you had perfect credit, and you've done everything right your whole life, everything was great and wonderful, shouldn't you have other properties? I mean, if a person is this obsessed with houses and property, I would think that you would have income property by now, because no matter how you feel on the inside, you are an old bitch, right? So you need to be preparing for what lies on the other side of retirement, right? But you say, oh, I never retire. I'm gonna work. You don't know what you're gonna do, nigga. Right? All it would take is a bus to hit your motherfucking ass, bitch. You crippled your punk ass. You don't know what's in the future, girl. But you had not laid out anything concrete, girl. Maybe you say you had a 401k, but if you don't stay on the job a goddamn minute, girl, how much could you really have in there, girl? $100 a month extra, Miss Thing. Shouldn't you have other properties? Why can't you just rent that motherfucking piece of shit out, girl, and go out there and get something to really live in, Miss Thing, and then start accumulating properties? Because if you have the credit, right, you should be, especially in Texas, you should be able to acquire properties. If you want to be in real estate, and it's so important to you. Why are you putting everything into this track house, girl? I can't put a nail in the wall. Oh, I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna sell. You can't put a nail in the. That's not a home. A chair is still a chair, even when there's no one sitting there. But a chair is not a house, and a house is not a home when there's no one there to turn the key and no one to lay with you at night. Is he gonna be in love with you now and then? Stupid bitch. Working, living for a goddamn house. Stupid. Still alive. If he goes back over there, no, I ain't going back over there, honey. You ain't got to worry about that. The ex-wife. No, since he's all in it for the money, and every time I go over there and cuss him out, I get he gets all these views and stuff. It doesn't serve me no purpose. I don't want to get that bitch shit. So you ain't got to worry about it. That was a mistake. That's why I'm going to get rid of StreamYard. Because every time I go over there, I start hollering, screaming. I don't have no fun. I don't mind visiting other people every once in a while, but not him. There's just something about that child that the moment I see him, I see evil. I see a charlatan, a nasty, filthy, and disgusting person who constantly wants to talk about government assistance, right? He don't know anything about anything, girl. So what these single mothers on here, you think they should get no assistance at all? Maybe if you niggas hung around long enough, they don't need no assistance, girl. But you always want to criticize whatever somebody else is getting. Maybe they're getting whatever they're getting because that's what they need for the moment, girl. Right? You think I'm supposed to be you gonna shame me some kind of way? You don't shame me, Jay Wilson. You're a disgusting pig. I have no respect for you, girl. Your opinions mean nothing. Nothing at all, girl. Nothing. When I look at you, I'm looking at an idiot. I would love to see you actually participate in a class. I would love to be able to walk onto your job and see what you actually do, right? Because I'm not going to be surprised that you're at the low run. You are going entry level. You're entry level at 52 years old, girl. When everybody else from your class, we just go all the way back to high school. Everybody, they all are retiring, girl. They're all retiring early. Why? Because they worked and they can retire, girl. You just starting another career at 52? You ain't nobody impressive, bitch. You're a fool. You're an idiot. That's what Mr. J live right there. That's what Mr. J. How you doing, Miss Betty? How you doing, Miss Betty? Get up and go back to work. Tax deduction? What that mean, Gemini? Uh-huh. Whole again. Uh-huh. HBCU. Okay, HBCU. Yeah, you got to work with your uncle, honey. If I say it, I'm gonna get it wrong again. I was trying to talk about that damn show, and I kept saying DNA again. That you would think I've been corrected enough about DNA. It's supposed to be NDA, but be patient with him, baby. Mm-hmm. Beefing forever. Tim, did he ever address how he lied about how many siblings lived in the trailer? Of course not, girl. How the hell you gonna live people, and you don't know how many people live in the house, girl? I mean, you're a liar. You're just making the shit up. Oh, I had 4 siblings. My mom, my dad, and my 2 sisters, and me. Because the youngest child was born in the. We like to see that house too. The youngest child was born in. Okay, so it was only 4 of us. Now, how in the hell how you get 4 out of that, girl? How did you come on here talking about you was born and raised in the trailer, and then after I read your punk ass, now you left when you were 5 years old, but you can still tell us about who was on special lunches. No special lunches. No, the shame. You're not only are you ashamed of your sexuality, which you stayed in the closet for over 50 years. You were so embarrassed. You thought Wally was going to expose you, although we already guessed you as a sissy. Anyway, you were so ashamed, girl. That's why you came out of the closet, Miss Thing. He had to force you out of the closet, Miss Thing. But you are also ashamed of your poverty. That's why you talk about it so much, girl. Why are you concerned about somebody else where somebody else pays their bills? The point is they pay their bills, bitch. That's what comfort is. Everything is paid for, ho. I don't owe nobody nothing, girl. I ain't got no goddamn car notes and house notes and heating notes and yard notes and all these notes. I ain't got it, girl. So I don't know why you think that I'm supposed to be jealous of that. I'm jealous of your bills. It's responsibilities, girl, that I've never chosen to have. Never. Hi, Raphael. I ain't never met no real professional child sitting up here bragging about the same shit, girl, for years. Everybody got people don't even know where the hell you live, girl. That's what something you're supposed to share with your loved ones, honey. Provide a home for your babies and your husband or your wife, girl. That's who cares, Miss Thing. The people who actually benefit from it, right? Nobody else cares, Jay Wilson, right? What kind of a personality do you have to date, girl? Right? You are jealous of me, Jay Wilson, and I don't know why. I can understand. I can never understand a person who is so jealous as you, Miss Thing. You're jealous of everything. Yes, you can be jealous with more material bills, girl. You're jealous because I don't got to work. That bothers you for some reason. I think that nigga was abusive. That nigga you call a daddy was abusive. And he had put some things in your brain about the government and get government assistance. It seems to be an obsession of yours, girl. I don't know why, because when I eat a hamburger and I sit down at my table, bitch, it's the exact same, girl. If I was paying $5,000 a month, it's the exact same hamburger, has the same taste. It's a thing. It doesn't make any difference at all, right? So I don't know what you think I'm lacking or missing or how to somehow satisfy you. I think that nigga has beat your ass so bad when you was a child about public assistance, yet he gonna drag his family into a goddamn tin can, girl, and have motherfucking 9 kids in there, girl. You would think that after you had 2 kids, you would say, well, God, we're not really prepared, to have more children, maybe, maybe we should do something about our careers. But you're so obsessed with other people's careers. I want to know what that nigga did. What did he do exactly? He got 9 kids living in a dilapidated trailer, girl. I would like to know what was his education level. Where is the shame coming from, this thing? Where did it come from? How well was he doing? And when you move out of the trailer, what kind of piece of shit did you move into, girl? What was that man's issues? And why was he so obsessed with the government and the government assistance? Everything is government assistance, girl. So what I'm saying to you is, unless your daddy is working right now, we need to go over there to his house and kick him out that goddamn wheelchair and tell him to get his punk ass out there and work. Work! You gotta work! You gotta work! An abused child is what I get. Okay, people, y'all have a nice Saturday. Y'all have a nice Saturday, honey. He's the one. He is jealous. I'm telling you, the ex-wife, that boy is jealous of everything, girl. He's jealous of everything. Yes, he can be jealous of Rico. He is jealous of Rico's big dick. I mean, use my language, but he is. It's not unusual for people with got extraordinarily small penises, girl, to be jealous of people they consider beneath them to have these big, huge cocks. He is jealous of that boy. Don't have to worry about his weight. Every time Rico take his shirt off, this boy got a problem with it, right? And whether Rico has issues or not, girl, that's still Rico's life. Why are you obsessed with it, bitch? And yes, you can be jealous of anything. He is jealous of my statues because he mentions them every day. The point is, he don't know what the fuck to do. He don't know what to do with that house. It's just a big empty house. He could have moved in there two days ago and looked the exact same. As soon as they drop this junk off, girl, that would be it. That's the design. He is jealous of that. Why do I need to prove to him I have a degree? You gotta have a degree in design. You gotta have this thing. I was so much better in interior design than many people that I knew who had sat around in a class. It didn't mean shit. What has God given you? Where is your abilities, honey? What are your gifts? Jay Wilson is a person who never discovered his gift or was ever had any. That's why he's pursuing all these damn degrees, girl. He never known what to do. There ain't no ability. Surely that damn voice is not your gift. Sure, Jay Wilson. Please tell me that your that singing is not your gift, bitch. And that doing this and kicking that leg up, bitch. That's your gift. But yeah, you place no value on your gift, girl. You out here getting a job. I got a job. This thing. This is show business. No matter how you people look at it, this is show business, girl. Nobody cares about your personal, where you personally live and stuff, girl. You're not no goddamn Beyonce. We don't want to see no videos of your house. And the house ain't shit. Believe me, I'm a person who works in aesthetics, girl. It ain't shit. They put that kind of shit up in 4 months. Leave it alone, Jay Wilson. Here's one of your songs. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. God can handle it. better than you can. Leave it alone. You made the mistake, Jay Wilson. You thought you were going to tell God what you were going to do. That's why you made mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake. Each degree was a bad call because it bare no fruit. That's how it was a bad call. It was a mistake. You got mistake after mistake after. Okay, you got 5 degrees, girl. You still ain't figured out what you want to do, and you're still out here chasing jobs. This is what high school dropouts do. Job to job. All right, lovely darlings. Hey, Gemini. Mm-hmm. Let me see what else. I make sure I speak to people. Mm-hmm. Yes, people. So it's more the same. James talk about how $700 is it expensive for a coffee table. Knowing Jay Wilson got his furniture at a hotel consignment shop. He didn't get in no shop. He got it out in the back parking lot, child. He said, "Oh no, oh these were designer homes. So you must have some respect for the model homes, because it was in a model home. It added value." Jay Wilson, whatever, girl. She's constantly talking about my ability to interior design. Girl, I don't know what she expects from me, girl. Right, but whatever. I'm not getting back into that shit, girl. She's jealous of that. She's jealous of anything, girl. Anybody got hair? She's jealous of your hair. Believe me. She's jealous of your hair. That's why she went out and bought wigs. She named them Ernest. That's a man who went out and bought a wig, girl, because they're ashamed of their bald head. That's all that is, girl. Then when you put that ointment on top of it, girl, and pretended the hair was growing, that was what you call a rip off. That was American greed, girl. Somebody came and told you, here's a way we can make some money. If you make this much, if you can sell this much of the product, then we'll give you so much money, girl. So you had no problem coming over here ripping these people off, playing all these damn commercials, girl, pretending to be a pastor, pretending to be ordained. I think it's time for you to get ordained again, girl. And you might want to be working somewhere before you get ordained. Ordained to do what? We're just passing out, people just walking around ordained. The idiot boy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You don't know what I've been through. Let me share my story with you. All the things that he brought me out. The rainy days. You don't know. Hey, Connie Bernard. Y'all have a good Saturday. Doesn't Viv have a window unit? She better not have no damn kerosene heater, honey. You're gonna burn up all that paneling, child. Jay Wilson, you love Miss Vivian. Go over there to her house, girl, but get you a crowbar and a hammer and screwdriver and take all that goddamn paneling out of there, girl. And that will be our benediction. Y'all have a great Saturday. Later.